Yo, what is up guys, it's Bray Ivy. I know it's been a while since I dropped an anime review or anything on YouTube, but you know, I've been busy for a while and that's just that. I've just been busy, so. I am here today with another anime review that I happened to stumble upon on Crunchyroll, which is called Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, I know this anime has been ongoing for a while, but it's not really an anime, more so as just a manga. I believe it started back in 2017. I'm not for sure fully, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I read manga, but I don't really read a lot, and especially when it comes to anime that, you know, piques my interest a lot. Yes, I have the urge to go read the manga. However, I am patient enough to wait for the next episode. That makes sense. I think I'm patient. Hopefully I'm patient. Yeah, I think I'm patient. The show just started airing. It's on its 5th episode that's going on, and honestly, everything so far is going crazy, like beyond me. Yo, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend watching it just because 4 episodes kept me interested, and I definitely think you guys will love it. To be honest, I really do. And if you haven't, this review is going to throw some spoilers in for you, so I think you guys should just go watch it, you know? Some of the genres that are, you know, appeal to my liking in this anime would be, you know, the little supernatural vibe that's going on. It has a little, you know, hint of mysterious suspense vibe to it, just a bit, not entirely too much, but it definitely does. Or maybe I'm just a scary guy. But it also has this humor in it as well, which definitely collaborates with this whole mysterious vibe, just because everything's not also gloomy, but also has this, you know, hilarious moments, especially with the characters. It definitely enlightens the anime as well as keep it interesting, you know? And that's what I really love. And of course, it has its action that we all love and enjoy. The plot of the story itself is basically very interesting to me. Like, honestly, we already know they're on a mission to find all the Romusukunas, what happens to be the king of curses. They happen to be on a mission to find all his fingers, which he has 20 of, in order to destroy him completely because he's just that damn dangerous, you know? And you know what? I'm not gonna even lie. I really do fuck with Romusukuna. I do. As a villain, I kind of want him to win. I'm really excited to see more of him throughout the story. I don't know why. Honestly, I want to know more about his background story and basically what happened in his time, because I know it's a new era for him because he's been, you know, trapped for years. What happened in his lifetime to make him the special cursed demon, whatever you want to call it, you know, whatever you want to call him. While they are on this mission to find, you know, Romusukuna's fingers and whatnot, Itadori Yuji, who has happened to eat that finger and have basically Romusukuna's soul, you know, inside his body, it's very interesting to basically, you know, see what's gonna happen next. I do have a couple theories in my head that could possibly happen in the future. Maybe it does, maybe it don't. I mean, I'm here to find out, you know? One of my theories that I believe could possibly happen is maybe Romusukuna teams up with Itadori, quite possibly, and they, you know, share the body itself. That'd be dope to see. I mean, it'd be like a Naruto Kurama type of thing. You know how they, you know, I mean, Kurama didn't take over Naruto's body. However, you know, whenever he had that chance to, he definitely leashed out his, you know, his chakra and all this other stuff just to take Naruto out so that he could be free himself. But in the end, they end up becoming friends and, you know, sharing his power with Naruto. Maybe that could happen to Itadori and Sukuna. Who knows? But that'd be a sight to see. I mean, I don't think they would go in that type of direction just because it's similar, too similar to Naruto. Maybe, I don't know. It never gets, you know, normal to say. Like, you just out here eating fingers, yo. That's so weird. Ugh. I mean, even if I do know what powers come with eating these fingers, yo, I don't think I could do it. Like, you just gonna have to kill me. So we do know that Itadori is able to basically suppress Romusukuna's whole, you know, his whole soul or spirit or whatever you want to call it that's inside him. He's able to suppress it to the point where, you know, Romusukuna can't control it himself and, you know, he's just there. So could it possibly be when Itadori eats, or Itadori is eating the fingers and Romusukuna is getting his power back, could it possibly happen where Romusukuna overpowers Itadori, where he will no longer, you know, have control over his own body? Does Sukuna take over his body? Like, could that possibly happen? And before I go watch the 4th episode, literally that was my whole thing in my head. Like, it just seemed too good to be true that he was able to just suppress him just that easy. It was too easy. Like, wow. And when you got to that 4th episode at the end, yo. He dealt with him easy peasy, lemon squeezy, got that, got that shit out of here. That shit was, it wasn't nothing to him. He handled it so swiftly, and he was waiting for him to turn back, Itadori to take over his body. Oh, no, you lying. I'm over here like, yo, what's gonna happen in the next episode? Like, my whole thing is, could it possibly be that Sukuna ends up fighting Megumi, which that right there would actually be pretty dope to see. I mean, I don't think Megumi actually, has a full-on strength to compete with Sukuna himself or fight him full on. However, I do want to see that fight just because I know that Megumi has that knowledge or possibly has that power to actually keep up with him. I mean, he has been exterminating curses for a while now, right? So yeah, I definitely want to see that happen, and I think it might happen just because, Gojo or Satoru, he's not in the picture at the moment. He's gone in the 4th episode. It's kind of crazy. Throughout the show, you meet, various characters and different ones, and the ones that happen to be my favorite, my number one favorite, it has to be Gojo Satoru. Because honestly, the way he's so smooth looking, chill, laid back, but also hilarious in his own way is actually dope. Like, his personality is funny as shit, and the fact that he's not cocky or arrogant, he's confident. Like, he's definitely confident that he can, exterminate any curse, especially Rome and Sukuna. The way he handled him in the 1st episode in those 10 seconds? Yo, I was over there on the edge of my seat like, hold on. No, this man didn't just do this that quickly. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to actually see a full-blown fight between him and Sukuna himself, because honestly, that's going to be super dope. I mean, he was the only person so far that we know that can handle Sukuna that smoothly. I mean, my man was laughing, not even laughing, my man was smiling. He even stated like, look, my underclassman is watching me, so I gotta do something, cold. I was just like, oh shit. That was the best 10 seconds of that episode. I ain't gonna even lie. I rewinded a couple times. That was dope. The second character that happens to be my favorite is Rome Sukuna himself. Like I said, he's like really lit and very arrogant and cocky in his own way, He's a special A curse. He has that power and been on the planet. Well, yeah, he's been on the planet for so many years and whatnot, and he was just dying to get out of that situation he was in. I mean, honestly, I can't wait to see what happens when he gathers like half of his power. Like, how is Itadori gonna handle this? I mean, if he's that strong, is Itadori that strong as well to basically handle that power? Well, I'm pretty sure he's gonna train. We all know that he might train, but still, it's just the fact that what could possibly happen in that whole situation. So I really can't wait for that to happen as well. And then the third, if anything, is Itadori himself. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like him at first. I wouldn't even say I didn't like him. It was just more so he wasn't my favorite. He was really nonchalant at first, but that was through the first episode, and then once you gradually see the development, you see through him, he actually appealed to my liking a lot. Like, at first, we knew that he was very bold and courageous. He wasn't really scared of the curses in the first place. So I'm like, okay, cool. He can handle his own. He got this. But then it got down to the point where he actually had to fight a special A curse himself. and things got a bit tough for him. And that's when he came to the realization that he can't do this alone, or he can't do it at all at the moment because he's not strong enough. And that made him cry. He really didn't want to die at that moment, which I would definitely understand. I wouldn't want to die either. I wouldn't even be in that situation. No. Like, that right there made me a bit attached to him as well, just because his development is about to go crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to be training like hell, getting what he needs to get up, and just being able to stand up to those special aid curses himself without using Sukuna either, you know? And maybe he might be able to control Sukuna, not even control Sukuna himself, but able to dip into his power and use it itself. That'd be dope. Everybody else throughout the story is actually pretty neat too, and they're different, very unique in their own way. I mean, you got Nabarro who uses a hammer and nails, like, that's a first, you know? And then you got Megumi, which is pretty smooth. With him, I would like to see more of him as well, just because, you know, he knows more than Itadori and Nabarro themselves about curses. So I really want to see what he can do and how he's able to pretty much lead his team. I feel like he would possibly be the leader of his team, just because he, like I said, he knows a lot. Overall, this anime has a lot of potential to go far, honestly, and I can't wait to see it. It may be a short 12th episode, and it might possibly get another season. We don't know. I want to, you know, read the manga, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do it. It may be the biggest shonen anime of next year, and I cannot wait to see what happens in these next episodes and what's gonna go down. Is Roma Sukuna gonna be able to take over Itadori's body and just go haywire and possibly take over the world? I'm pretty sure that's what he wants to do, so we'll see. If you like this video, go ahead and like it up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'm trying to tell you, there's gonna be more content coming out soon. Let me know what y'all like about this anime in general, and what are your thoughts and opinions about what could possibly happen. Please don't spoil it for me. You know, I'm sensitive. But yeah, if you have an anime for me to watch, leave me a message on my social media accounts. Go ahead and follow those and just let me know, because I definitely will take a look into it. So thank y'all for tuning in on this video.